Everyone, to back the Lego review. Today I'm looking at the LEGO Super Mario 71380 Master Your Adventure course, which released in January 2021 and retailed for $60. Here's the main character set, which is Larry Koopa, and he has a similar design to Bowser Jr. with a shell attached to his back and a 2x3 shaped body with a more kind of a rectangle-ish body. This time he has a different kind of bow for the hair, and also has a wand instead of just nothing. And for those who don't know, Larry is also my favorite Koopa, so him being the first chosen for a Koopa wing is one of my favorite choices that they chose. He also has a star on his head, which is for detail. He has eye print, face print, stomach print like Bowser Jr. This wand is just a couple of pieces which you get off. Just like a rod, a conish piece, and then a stud, which is a reference to Super Mario Bros. 3 and new Super Mario Bros. Yeah, his back also has a QR code, which you just take Mario, just stomp on his back about 6 times. Yep, and just a bunch of coins. Yeah, so that's about it for Larry. He's overall a cool character, and pretty much the reason why I feel like most people would probably buy the set if they are a fan of Larry. Yeah, that's about it for Larry. The Paracoup Boot is another character in the set. He has those designs similar to all the other Koopa figures, but this time his shell has 2 holes on the side for his wings to attach, which I don't really like the way they did the wings, because I feel like these just stick out way too much. Though I feel like they probably didn't have much choice, so they could have also just shortened the arm length. But yeah. So yeah, Koopa Troopas, he's just the same design but has red boots, and you can rotate their wings. It's just their wing probably fall off easily, so that's just a problem. But Larry, he has a character on his shell. Stop it 3 times. Yep. And then he also comes with a clear rod so that it looks like he's flying. Kind of cool, but it luckily doesn't wobble around, because I think that some sets it probably would do that a lot easier. Maybe they could put a stud here just to make it a bit more like a stud with a hole in it, just make it a bit more stronger, but overall it's not going to wobble around too much. It's just I feel like they could have probably done something a bit better than just a rod. Yeah, that's about it for the Paracoup Troopa. Next we have the Bomb, which did appear in a few other sets before this, like the Card Fortress and the character packs, which does kind of suck that they actually brought it back instead of just using new enemy, but I don't really care, because there are bombs, if you take his QR code and scan them, you have to just jump on multiple times and make sure you don't jump on it when it explodes to get the most coins. I feel like that's kind of just the fun part about it, but they did keep bringing the bomb back, so it just sucks that they keep using that character instead of keeping it exclusive. But other than that, the QR code is on the side instead of on the back or top. It has a fuse on the top that's on fire, which you can also just take out if you don't want it to look like it's about to explode, and then we'll wind up for it to move. Yeah, not much else to it, it's just a normal bomb, but yeah, that's about it. Lastly, we have a Goomba, which I don't know why I saved this one for last when it feels like a no-brainer to put first, because he's one of the most common Mario enemies, but yeah, just some of these common, just why not get their own level first. Because this Goomba design is pretty much in most sets, aside from the face print being always occasionally different other sets. I do like they do that more than just releasing the same Bomb design or something. But other characters, you just stomp on his head, 1 coin, that's about it. So pretty much it's just a basic Goomba. You're not really probably buy the set just for that, because there are many other sets you can get in, and they're a lot cheaper also. So yeah, I don't really see a reason why you would try to buy this for a Goomba. But that's about it for the Goomba. And before I get back to the main course of the set, I want to take a look at this side build that comes with it, which is actually kind of interesting, because in the set you get these 3 card blocks which have QR codes on the side, which also have a gear print on them. And how they work is if you take one of them, drop it into here, and then you take Mario or Luigi and put it on top, and then you push this button, it will push the block up for Mario to scan it. Camera, and then you can rotate it to choose what you want, like Poison Mushroom, Super Mushroom, 10 coins, Star, and it just repeats with those 4, which is kind of interesting because it's more something that Mario Maker doesn't really do. Like, you can put certain things into blocks, but it almost just feels a little like interesting because I don't know, it's just something about it. I mean, like, Mario Maker does kind of do it, but it's just a bit more generic. I feel like this is a lot more interesting way to do it. And then for the time block, which is the only orange block, you add 15 seconds, 10 seconds, remove time, which I think is 30 seconds, and then add 30 seconds. Yeah. So then when you just want to take them out, you just push the button down a bit harder and it'll pop them out. I do like how it feels very Mario-like, but it works like as intended. It's probably one of the other main features to get this set, which these 2 blocks do the same thing, if anyone's wondering. But yeah, this little build is probably one of the coolest parts of the set. So if you were interested in the set, this is probably one of the better reasons to actually buy the set. Here is a course, like the main course of itself, which this is based off the build on the instructions in box. So there's no like really definitive way to build it on the app because it just gives you all these parts and just tells you to build whatever you want, similar to the starter courses, which is kind of an innovative way for the fact that it's called a maker set. But when I want to display these sets, I'd rather have them displayed in a way that I guess the box shows how it's displayed. But yeah, I'll take a look at each part of this course and then show out the full course in action. First, you have a 30-second pipe, which, like expected, you give Mario 30 seconds to be a course, and it does give you double the coins if I'm correct, or it just gives you more coins for doing it. And I'm pretty sure it also gives you more coins for getting to the pool if you actually do have coins, because doing so without coins won't get you anything. But yeah, 2 coins. I think usually you just get 1 for walking per coin, I guess. I don't know. But overall, it's a more interesting pipe. I feel like this would probably be my second least favorite because it just is a bit of a time crunch, but the music is pretty good, which is Slider from Mario 64. But yeah, so overall that's pretty much how you start the course with this specific set. It works in all sets if you're wondering, but if you want to get this kind of pipe, it's in this set only. At least for right now. They might add in later sets, but who knows. That's about it for the pipe. Next we have the sliding bridge, which did kind of show up in the Toad Treasure Hunt set and the Blomp's Lava Trouble, I think. But this time they made the QR code bigger, so it's a lot easier for Mario to actually scan it and do the challenge. And you get coins the more you slide on it, but not really much else to that. And then these are levitating platforms, which has nothing under them. And yeah, and then you can put the Koopa Troopa on this one, and then the koalas and the sign on the back one. So the back platform just is a bit taller. You can place a 3-row blocks right here, with one of them being one of the custom blocks that you want, like that. And you also don't, if you're not in a course, you can also customize this without the machine, but it's a lot harder, so it's just where you use the machine. But that's pretty much it for that area. You then have a 3-block pedestal just for Mario to climb up or down on. And then you also just stomp on Goomba. You get to hit the grassland, which has another block you can stand on with a couple of trees and a little bit of a bush area. Basically about it for this little strip area. For the final strip, there's a you can put the time block here, which it shows on thing. Take out the bomb. Then we have Larry's Castle, which I, for some reason, really like. It's just something about the design that feels Larry to me. I don't know why, but kind of cool. And it's just, yeah. And then there's also this little grass area which you can probably attach the flagpole to if you're playing like an actual course. Yeah, that's about it for the whole course area. There is also a bunch of extra parts like tracks and platforms, plus like little, I guess, bigger platform and a little bush. These you can add if you want to like extend onto the course or make your own custom course. Though with the course on the box, it doesn't really come. You can't really attach these to them, but aside from this, you can probably just attach it anywhere. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the entirety of the set. Alright, time to see this course in action, so put more in the pipe. Alright, and the bridge right here. Alright, get the block, got poison mushroom, shake it, get them off, and then come down there. Got another poison mushroom. Then we're running out of time. Just get the time block, and then knock the bomb down. Alright, and then climb up, knock out Larry. Getting so many coins. I don't know if this happens. Alright, and then jump down. $165 points. Not sure how, but that's the bonus you get for playing with the 30-second pipe. So yeah, it's a lot of fun to basically mix this setup and get just tons of coins. Especially if you're connected to the app, you can just max out your coins. Yeah, so kind of cool, but that's about it. Here's a little pamphlet that comes in like all the other Mario sets. This time it's yellow instead of like a green or blue. And it just shows how to build and start the sets. Advertisement for Series 2 with like the starter course, and then a bunch of the Solo Jungle sets. Then the maker course itself with the Series 2 and power-up packs. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the little pamphlet. It's also a different design. Instead of having a character in the corner, it has Mario with the mechanism blocks, and then the 30-second pipe also has maker set, and also is primarily yellow instead of like the red and blue and green. So also that's kind of cool. Top has a couple characters. Back shows like most of the play features and other ways you can build the set or combine it with the starter course. Like some of the play features like I just said, and back doesn't have anything. My box is a little bit beaten up because it's been about a year since I've had it. But yeah, overall the box is just kind of average like all the other ones, but not. I feel like this one's a bit better just because it's a bit more unique. So overall this set is pretty good. I recommend it. There's a lot to it that you can. That's not really in any other sets, even though there is a couple of repeating things like the Goomba and the Bomb and the Paracoup are all returning enemies that, since they're all in other sets, though Larry's the only exclusive one. I feel like the whole machine part is kind of interesting. It works very well, and I feel like the blocks are really interesting to play with. The play features like the levitating platforms, the sliding bridge, like the pedestals, or what you want to call them, the castle also are all just pretty cool parts of the build. Overall, I would recommend the set. It has a lot to offer. It's actually a very unique set. Like, it's called a maker set, even though it's sort of an expansion set, just you can do whatever you want with it. Yeah, not much else to say about the set, so if you guys enjoyed, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.